William will not talk about anything that is good for you. He's talking about what is good for himself by creating a narrative to make you believe he honestly and passionately believes in it. There's no passion in this. The passion is his pocket.
Every public figure has a story, a beginning, a journey, and sometimes a moment that changes how people remember them. This is the story of Cyrus Jirongo, where he came from, how he rose to prominence, and the night he was involved in a road accident that left many questions unanswered. So make sure you smash that subscribe button. Cyrus Jirongo was born in Western Kenya in a rural area where life was simple and opportunities were limited. He grew up like many Kenyan children of his time, walking long distances, learning discipline early, and understanding the value of hard work. His background was not one of luxury, it was background that shaped his strong personality and ambition. Cyrus Jirongo went through Kenyan education system. He attended local primary and secondary school where he was not to be confident, outspoken, and interested in leadership. Even at young age, people around him noticed that he had influence, he could speak, he could convince, and he was not afraid to stand out. This ability would later define his career. Jirongo entered public life at relatively young age. He became widely known during the 90s when he rose very fast in politics and business. At one point, he was one of the youngest and most influential politicians in Kenya. He served in the government and held powerful positions. He also became a successful businessman. With success came wealth, influence, and public attention. He became a man people talked about both positively and negatively. Cyrus Jirongo's political life was not quiet. He was involved in high-level politics, national debates, and major controversies. Some people admired him for his confidence and bluntness. Others criticized him. But one thing was clear: it was never a small name. Whether people loved him or hated him, they paid attention to him. As years passed, Jirongo reduced his public appearance. He focused more on business and private life. He was no longer in daily headlines, but his name still carried weight. So, when news came out that he had been involved in a road accident, people immediately paid attention. According to information that circulated online, the accident happened at night. The vehicle involved were a large bus and a small private Mercedes-Benz associated with Jirongo. Early reports claim there was traffic jam. At first, it sounded like a normal road accident, nothing unusual, until photo of the scene appeared online.
They finally released an image, but let me tell you, Minor, that bus could not have been the one which hit Jirongo. Just have a look at this image. As you've seen, they've just removed the front bumper and the number plate. And also, they don't want to release a rear view picture of the bus because the number plate at the back side is intact. It should be intact. So these are the things which makes Kenyans really doubt the information we are receiving. When you do the math, there is missing CCTV from the petrol station which it's alleged Jirongo came from. This bus has no number plates. They can only offer a front side image of the bus, but they can't bother taking a rear view image of the bus ili to own a number plate. There is no witness of all the 65 people on that bus. No one took a photograph, no one took a video. None of the people who allegedly were in that traffic jam, because they told us there was a traffic jam at 3 a.m, which is strange, but none of those people there also took an image or a photograph. These are the things which make us say that this was a hit job.
The photos showed a bus still standing upright, windscreen mostly intact, and the body structure still strong. Then the people saw the small car. The small car was badly crushed, severely damaged, and almost unrecognizable. This difference shocked many people. People expected if it was serious head-on collision, both vehicles would be badly damaged, but that was not what they saw. People began asking simple questions. How did this happen? Was the bus speeding or slowing? What exactly caused the impact? Another issue was the lack of information. There were no clear eyewitness interviews, no full video of the accident, no detailed explanation shared publicly, only photos, and photos alone cannot tell the full story. As discussions continued, another claim started circulating online. Some people claimed that Cyrus Jirongo was seen in Karen around 11:30 p.m.
Jirongo was left Karen at around 11:30, going home, which is here. And he was found dead in Naivasha, traveling from Naivasha side to Nairobi. So that's what the family is very concerned about.
At around 8 p.m., 8:30. As I drove in, I saw Mheshimiwa Jirongo seated with Mheshimiwa Speaker of the National Assembly, Wetangula, and two other gentlemen, one who I know, the other one I didn't know. The other one is Redman Malala. He said, I'm still here, but Mheshimiwa Wetangula has left. I'm still with the other two gentlemen that you saw. So the following day, we were supposed to have a lunch meeting, him, myself, and Mheshimiwa Philip Kisia, at Mheshimiwa Philip Kisia's house on Saturday, yesterday at 1. So I told him, I can see you're staying out late and we have an important meeting. Can you go home? Just jokingly. And we joked and we left it at that. This was exactly 11. At 3:23 p.m., I told you, his wife called me, Anne, and informed me about this accident. So I told Anne, but no, at 11, he was in Karen. How is he now in and he told me he was coming home, you know. How is he now in an accident in Naivasha? And she said, I don't know. I saw 2 broken legs. His legs were broken at the ankle. Both of them, down here, broken completely here, and broken here. And one was his hand, was it left? I can't remember, left or right, was also broken. The face had scratches, not serious scratches that can cause death. Just small little scratches, you know, 1, 2 on the chin, 1 on top of the eye. He's a gentleman in Karen, retiring to go to his house to sleep, prepare for the meeting that I was supposed to have with him the following day. And now he's in an accident in Naivasha. And in Naivasha, not Nakuru bound, but Nairobi bound. You know, it is a mystery that I can't unravel.
Later reports suggested he was in Naivasha. This raised more questions. How did he move between the two places? Was the time accurate? Was the information mixed up? No clear public clarification was given to settle this issue. For a short period, the story was widely discussed, then slowly, media coverage reduced, no follow-up investigations were shared, and the story faded from headlines. But the photos remained online, and every time they resurfaced, the same questions came back. Some experts explained that buses are heavy, they are built with strong frames, and small cars absorb more impact. This explanation makes sense scientifically, but for many people, it did not answer every question raised by the photos. Today, the accident remains a topic of discussion, not because of accusation, not because of proof of wrongdoing, but because information was limited, explanations were incomplete, and silence followed. Cyrus Jirongo's life was full of influence, power, and controversy, and the accident became one more chapter that people still talk about. By the way, this documentary is based on public information, online reports, and social media discussions. It does not accuse anyone. It only tells a story many people still question. Now we ask you, was it just an unfortunate accident or a story that was never fully explained? Leave your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more deep Kenyan documentaries.